political science are going to system school. He wanted to say thank you to all of the people who work with him and all of the people that he will meet. So far, it is a great experience, and he is proud to be a part of the class of 2026. Good luck, welcome, and enjoy. To crown our king and queen, here are this year's Conneaut High School Spartan football cheerleading co-captains, Kylie Sherman and Reese Tennant. The 2025 Conneaut High School Homecoming King is Colby Stiltner. And now, the 2025 Conneaut High School Homecoming Queen is Lynn Murat.
And that is the homecoming festivities, pregame festivities for thus far. There's more coming along the way, I'm sure. We've also done the coin toss out on the field with the captains, so forth. Lynn Muhan is the queen of the homecoming. Colby Stiltner is the king. So he has one more thing to add on to his list of accomplishments during football season.
Hopefully this is a harbinger of his good luck tonight.
Oh, I would hope to say so, yes. And welcome, everybody, to WOW TV and tonight's game, Conneaut versus Geneva Eagles. It's getting underway here in a little while. I'm Matt Jarvie, along with me, of course, Joel Taylor. Joel, always good to have you along in the booth.
Always nice to be here.
And Ben Jarvie is with us, too, down at the end. He's taking care of some of the problems we always run into because he's the right guy to do that.
Thanks for having me along today.
Yes. Now, I can hear that fine. I don't know why we were checking out mics and all kinds of little things we're going in. But what we're going to do right now is go to the coaches show for this week with Rocco Dobrin. And we'll be back on the other side of that as we prepare for the kickoff. You're listening to Spartan Countdown on WOW TV and WOW Radio.
Lake Effect Media and Spartan Nation present Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV, 1360 AM and WOW 102.9, and always free. Brought to you by your great Spartan sponsors. Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a cool treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance. Here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank. Come grow with us in Conneaut and Austenburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center. Advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices every day. And Gertis Pharmacy, family owned for over 60 years on Main Street, Conneaut.
It's the Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance Coaches Show. I'm Matt Jarvie. With me again, Coach Rocco Dobrin. Coach, always good to see you.
Oh, great to see you.
We're moving right along here. We're in the conference play. We're in the second half of the season. Things are really looking good. Congratulations on another great win. You had everything working pretty well in that game.
Absolutely. We knew that Webster kid was going to be tough, and obviously with some guys out for them, he ended up carrying the ball a lot more than we even expected.
Yeah.
But I give credit to our defense is just holding up. It took about 5 or 6 kids to tackle that kid every time, but they did. I think we swarmed the ball, and guys got there. A lot of tackles this week. So I was impressed with our defense, even though early on we made some mistakes again in the first half. Not huge mistakes, but we made a couple. And then the second half was just that's what you want to see. And I feel like offensively we were on all night. Even the first half, second half. I think we punted one time. So I think offensively we did a lot of things, and a lot of different people touched the ball on offense. Kind of 2 weeks in a row where the ball was spread out pretty well.
I agree, and I think everybody's got to be checking you guys out, going, what's going on at Conneaut? You guys have made a real about face in the season, and now all of a sudden there's all kinds of things going on the field. You're opening up your pass attack, you got the running game rolling, and of course one complements the other, right?
Absolutely. That's 2 weeks in a row the Bulls had 200 yards, and it should also again attribute to the offensive line doing well. But when he's rushing for 200 yards, and then the team's like, hey, we got to stop that kid, and then like I said, Colby threw to 6 different receivers. So Gooch had a nice touchdown catch. Sedino had 2 nice touchdown catches. Aaron had a nice catch for a big gain. He spread it around. Harris had a nice 14-yard catch. So a lot of guys are touching the ball. So it's hard for a team to say, hey, who do we want to stop here? If you double cover any receiver, you could throw to a different guy.
Right. It's the Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance Coaches Show. I'm Matt Jarvie. With me again, Coach Rocco Dobrin. Coach, always good to see you.
Oh, great.
It's the Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance Coaches Show.
Receivers are catch. So a lot of guys are touching the ball. So it's hard for a team to say, hey, who do we want to stop here? If you double cover any receiver, you could throw to a different guy.
Right.
If you're trying to stop Bulls, we could throw. Try to stop our throwing game, we can hand off the Bulls. So we're kind of where we wanted to. It took us a couple weeks to get there. But I think we're definitely spreading the ball around better than we did early in the season.
I agree with that. Another thing it takes away, too, is the double coverage. You really can't risk that sometimes when the ball's going all over the place.
No, absolutely. And I mean, I wouldn't even know who to, if the other team was going to double cover a guy, who would they double cover, right?
Right.
Because I think all of our receivers are very, pretty evenly have, similar amount of catches even throughout the year.
Right.
We have a bunch of guys with around 8 to 12 catches, It's not one guy has 30 catches or one guy. Like last year we had Ryan Turner had a bunch of catches.
Right.
And this year there's not one guy that has a ton of catches. It's a bunch of guys with, an average amount. And it complements Bulls because we can put the ball in Bulls' belly but then pull it and still throw to our guys. So defenses can't just 100% say if the ball's in his belly, he's getting the ball. So.
Oh, that's a great point. You bring up Ryan Turner also. This is his first week back in practice?
It is. His first week back in practice.
Is it, you got to work him in slowly, or what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, he's still a ways away from being – I mean, he's probably, as far as game shape, and he's still, got a little bit of a limp, But it's a senior year. If there's ways that we can find to get him in the game the next couple of weeks, we'll definitely, just for his own mentality and just a great, nice kid who ended up losing his senior season pretty much. But if still a great kid and a great athlete.
Yeah.
So if there's ways we can find a way to get him the ball and get him on the field a little bit, we definitely will do that. But he's excited just to be out here practicing. So.
Oh, I bet. And I bet you guys are, too. It brings that leadership back on the field again, too.
Absolutely.
Even if he's only on the sideline. But
a very sure-handed receiver is what Ryan was.
Absolutely. Caught everything. You know, he had 45 catches or something.
Uncatchable
like that
balls he would catch.
Yes. Great hands. And then when, being inactive for, probably 6 months now, it's hard to get back into that game shape, and then just feeling comfortable with his running, But he's definitely doing a lot better than he was earlier in the year, trying to get out there. So.
Yeah. There's one name we didn't really mention in last week's performance, and even the week before too, and because everybody had such a great game and Bulls had a great output and so forth, but you got to finally we picked Colby Stiltner, orchestrating everything out there.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's the conductor out there with the orchestra, right?
Absolutely. He's the guy that's making those decisions, whether he's handing off or keeping it. He's the guy that's spreading the ball out. He's not saying, I got one good receiver. He's throwing it to everybody. He was the player of the week for us, too. And, ended up with 5 touchdowns. He ran 2 in and threw 3. So, he was the guy offensively. So, very proud of where he's come. And I know last year he had a rough game against Jefferson. And so it felt good to him to be player of the week this year after losing 50-0 to him last year. So, so it was definitely a special night for him.
Yeah.
And, and defense, too. I mean, defensively, we had guys, like I said, a lot of gang tackling, but like Chetty Arcaro was all over the place, a bunch of tackles for loss. DeAndre Weatherspoon ended up with like 17 tackles, or on 17 tackles, some were assists, but he was a part of 17 tackles, and he didn't even come into the game for the second quarter. So we had guys flying around like that on defense, and Good just playing up. He's a safety, and he had a ton of tackles playing up in the box, just trying to stop the Webster kid. So I was proud of a lot of guys, and it was one of them weeks where player of the week was hard to It was like this guy Cedino had 2 touchdowns, Bowles had 200 yards, Colby had 5 touchdowns, Arcaro had like 18 or 19 tackles, Spoon had 18 or 17. Like it was, and that's a good day. That means it's a team effort, So it's a team effort for sure.
You're talking about Webster, Matt Webster, he had a great game, he really did. But I think he got worn down, and it seemed like at the end of the game he was a little flat-footed, thinking that I don't know what else we can do. Absolutely. But thinking of that, Josh Sabo, last year his role was he was a smaller guy last year, and he was kind of guy that was quick and he could climb up a receiver before he knew somebody was climbing on top of him. He was that kind of guy. But this year he's gotten a lot bigger. He's bigger and stronger. Has this role changed a little bit in the center of that defense, trying to stop the run?
He's exactly what you said. Last year he was our will linebacker, and the will linebacker is a little bit more protected. And he, like you said, he was about 20 pounds lighter. Just used his speed, and he was just all over the field flying around. And this year he's got a little bit more bulky, and he's playing that middle backer where he's not as protected as well. And he calls every play. He's our quarterback on defense.
Right.
And he still finds ways to just make tackles. Like he just finds ways to. And if he's not making a tackle, he's stuffing up a hole.
Yeah,
he's sacrificing his body for his other teammates to get there. But he just seems to be one of those kids that just is like 95% of the times in the right place. And that's what you need, guys that are going to be in the right place and play their gaps.
Yeah, we noticed that too. He wasn't afraid to go right at Webster when he was coming through the lines. We figured somebody's got to slow this guy down. Might as well be me.
That's right.
But just a great game, really awesome, and I think everybody loved it, and I'm sure you're getting a lot of pats on the back, and you deserve them. So, and there's been a big turn in the season now, and I guess it's perfect timing with Geneva coming to town.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's another. They're having a pretty good season themselves, and they're a good, strong football team. But you just have to wonder how they're going to perform against them.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I think they're in a good mindset. After last year, again, another huge loss. This year we want to come out and compete. I think you come out and compete, and then you just say what happens after that. They're obviously a very good team. They've been a very good team in our county for a long time. They got probably the best player in the county with Bryce Pete, and they know that. They know, hey, so he's going to get his yards, going to do his thing, but what are we going to do to stop him or to at least limit him? And then can we stop everybody else? So, but I think you go out and compete, and the next thing you know, if things go your way, you cause a fumble here, cause a fumble there, you play a clean game, not a lot of penalties, then you never know what happens. And that's kind of the mentality going into a game like this.
Sure. Right, and you might not know how you match up against them until like 7:15 Friday night.
Absolutely.
You're watching out there and you're thinking, well, it's going better than I thought it might.
Absolutely. And I think it really will. I think we're going to see some good things and some good plays by our guys, and they're going to get their good plays, definitely. But can we limit them? Can we win a turnover battle? Which we did last week for the first time I think all year. Is won the turnover battle, and that was a big difference.
Definitely. Coach, wish you the best luck Friday night against the Eagles.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's been the Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance Coach Show here on WOW TV.
And it went a little long, but I think Coach got a lot of good information in there. And that's always a big favorite of everyone. They always try to tune in early on a Friday night to hear what Coach had to say. So, and I try to get him to reveal as much as I possibly can, but he always tells us a lot of good information, about the team and so forth. We got a couple of minutes away now, 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go until kickoff here. And Joel, we're up against the team's been improving the past 2 weeks, been playing very, very well against some pretty good programs that are available out there. But tonight we're up against it.
Yeah, we're playing an offensive juggernaut. If you look at the games that Geneva's played this year, their lowest offensive output has been 28 points in their opener in a 28-18 victory over West Geauga. They've scored 265 points in 6 games, averaging 44 points per game. So our defense has to be on the ball tonight.
Well, I'll say. And it's rather formidable, too. We were talking about that early on when they were working out, doing calisthenics. It's a pretty big ball club they brought here to Conneaut tonight.
They do, and we are across the field, and they look big from up here.
They do. They really do. Of course, they're a bigger school, and they've have a very successful program. I'm sure that means a lot of students in that area love to be on this football team. So they probably have a lot of enthusiasm between the coaching staff and the players to be part of this great program. And Conneaut, I don't think they have any pressure on them tonight. They shouldn't really. They're the underdog far and away, but they're starting to really fire on all cylinders. And I think there's a way that, depending on how our line matches up with their line, and if Colby can get the passing game going to any of the 6 receivers that he's been using regularly, we might have an opportunity to spread that field out and maybe get Isaiah some room to run the ball too.
And you hit the nail on the head earlier. Geneva, we are the smallest school student-wise in the Lake Division. We have just under 400 based on the 23-24 school year tally, where Geneva has 650. So we are at a definite size advantage as far as our school populations go. So, again, our guys just go out and play. And
right. So you're saying we just qualify as a District 4 team then? We're just over that line, just barely.
Right. Yes, believe we're a small Division 4 team.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're Division 3, a good solid Division 3.
That's where the numbers are. You got to draw the line somewhere on those numbers, and but either way, I'm hopeful, and we're going to find out. We talked about it in the coaches show that in the first 15 or 20 minutes, we should get some sort of an idea on how we're going to be able to compete with these guys here tonight. And I know that the guys got confidence. They're riding high, and they're anxious to try to get this game underway to see what they can do against the Eagles.
We look at our common opponent was West Geauga. Geneva beat West Geauga 28-18 in their opener, and we lost to West Geauga 42-0 in our Week 4 game.
Right. But since then, we've learned a lot, I think, and hopefully that pays off here tonight.
No, that's what games aren't played on paper; they're played on the field.
Here's the kickoff. It's underway here in Conneaut, Ohio. Very short ball. Got on number 4. That's Brody Ham. He gets wrestled down, but not till he gets clear out to midfield.
And it looked like a designed play there and Geneva covered it well.
Yeah, we're trying to cover multimedia here tonight too as well. I want to thank Bob Shackle on camera for us tonight here at Joslyn Field in Riccardi Stadium. Also Megan Lebzelder back in the studio, allowing us to have the game on the radio. That's on 1360 AM WOW and also on 102.9. Man in motion for Geneva. It's a handoff all the way down the other side, trying to get around the outside. That's Proy Caden. 6'1", 195. It's a pickup. That's a first down. But how many yards did he get on that play, you think?
Picked up looked out 15. And there's no huddle. Geneva immediately to the line. At the 35-yard line of the Spartans.
Bryce Pete in a shotgun. Takes the ball, hands off again. Looking for room around the outside. He gets a little, but not as much this time. Stingy and drop him about at the 30-yard line, 29-yard line.
Picked up about 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Of course, that's the guy we'll be calling his name all night long tonight, Joel. Bryce Pete is probably the best player in the CBC Lake Conference anyway, if not elsewhere. He can do a lot of things out on this field, and you'll be seeing that or hearing it here tonight. It's up the middle by Bryce Pete.
He holds on to the ball this time.
Puts a move, and he gets finally tackled down, but he's kind of a big job to bring him down once he got into that secondary backfield.
Picked up about 10, bringing the ball down to the 15-yard line.
He's 5'10", but he's listed here as 215 pounds. Now that's a lot.
That is a load to bring down.
Eagles are on the move as we expected.
He's under center this time.
Turns around, hands off again. That's Troy on the outside.
Caden Proy gets down near the 5-yard line. And looks like they did give them the first down.
You can see their stadium announcer, Chuck Guglielmo, is getting ready for the Halloween annunciation. There's Bryce Pete again, going to the outside, looking for a sweep, but the Spartans stop him. They're going to call him. Can't see where they're marking that at. Now
about the 3-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Strung him out nicely. 2nd down and goal from the 3.
.9:46 to go here in the first quarter. Eagles are on the move. But he's on the one, maybe it looks like the 1 foot line. He's real close.
First 3rd down opportunity this evening for Geneva. There's the snap.
And they may have stopped him. They may have stopped him from getting in. That's a stingy Spartan defense.
Great penetration through the middle.
Boy, what a job that is.
It's going to bring up 4th and goal from the half-yard line.
See, one guy's coming out, somebody's coming in. Is that their kicker? What's that number? 42? I can't see the number who came in. But it's not, they're not kicking the ball. They're going to try to get this one in on the ground. Bryce Pete back. Oh, that's Troy. Oh, that was Caden Proy.
Went around the...
Now, he was under center.
He took the ball himself under center and just rolled out to the right.
Yeah. He's looking, it's a different look for him. He's listed as a running back and a defensive back, but he was a quarterback on that particular play. In a running play to get around the far side of the... Zachary McKinney, the ball is up.
McKinney puts it up, and it's good.
Extra point was good, and that took them not very long. 11 minutes and 50 seconds, or no, 20 seconds. Not very.
So at 8:39 of the first quarter, it's Geneva 7, Conneaut 0.
I want to thank all our sponsors. Thank you to Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance. It's a good time of the year when we get towards the end of the year and the fall cool crispness is in the air. It's time to start planning ahead for the next year. And one of the things is to see if there's any way you can save money or improve your coverage for your insurance coverage. Give Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance a call. Think about bundling or let them know what's going on with your insurance. See if they can't help you out. Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. Well, the good thing about all that is that we finally get the ball now, so. We'll see what Colby Stiltner and the Spartan offense can do against the Eagles here tonight. Like we were saying, they've got some confidence coming off the last couple of games in their ability to do some different things. Long kick.
What a boot.
It's in the end zone. In the air. Halfway through the end zone in the air.
We have a touchback.
One bounce and it was out of the back, wasn't it? Something how, seems like it's only been a couple of games, but now the lights are on by the time kickoff is instead of the sun still shining on the trees. And it goes quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Ball rolls in real fast.
Spartans take over at the 20-yard line. Stiltner out of the shotgun with Bowles in the backfield.
One wide out on each side. It's a throw over towards the sideline. Off his hands and out. That was for number 7, Aaron Johnson.
That was a nicely thrown ball. That the Geneva player had no chance to get it, and Aaron Johnson would have had to make a great catch to make it just off his hands.
It was, yeah. Hit his right hand, I think it was. And of course, Aaron Johnson's playing against his old alma mater here. He played some football with most of these guys that are out there tonight. But we're hoping he gets about 4 or 5 touchdowns tonight. I'd be happy with that. Colby back gets the ball, hands off up the middle. Isaiah Bowles gets stopped and dropped back. That'll be a loss of probably another couple yards. Well, with forward progress, they're going to say, 1 yard loss?
It looks like a 3-yard loss.
Yeah.
3rd down and 13 yards to go. Not a situation you want to find yourself in.
Colby is back with Isaiah, gets the ball, hands off. It's a sweep play. Looking for the outside there, and that's
Alden Googe on the carry. Picked up about 3, maybe 4 yards. Geneva defensive back did a nice job coming up and filling the gap.
Yeah, we'll try our punting game here. Punt is away. It's high, but it's not very far.
Nice coverage.
The flag is down. I don't know what exactly happened there. Pushing against Geneva, I think.
So you return the ball to about the 49-yard line of Geneva, but that's going to be marked back even further.
Pushing, I don't know, that's 10 yards, I believe, right?
Eagles will set up shop at their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. 7 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first quarter. 0.
And that gives us a little, adding that penalty yardage onto that. We're back to the 40-yard line. Now the Spartans got to figure out one way to slow these guys down. There's a snap. Oh, and he's got a running play going to the near side. He got one guy to beat. And Witherspoon couldn't catch him. Spoon was trying to grab onto him, but he goes all the way in the end zone for a touchdown.
That was Owen Davis on the carry. 60 yards for the touchdown.
Seemed like Spoon was trying to grab him by the shoulder to see if he couldn't pull him down, but Zachary McKinley gets the kickoff, but there's. Seemed like the whistle blew before he kicked the ball, didn't it?
I
don't know if that was me or what. Why's that? Trying to distract them. Well, that's all right. Once it snapped, I thought they blew it before he kicked it even. I don't think if I was kicking, I don't think I'd want anybody blowing a whistle on me. Just let me do it and see how it goes. Well, that was short work there. Only 7 minutes left in the first quarter, but it's already 14-0. The Geneva Eagles have a lead over the Conneaut Spartans.
And thus far, the Eagles don't look like they have too many weaknesses.
No, they don't. Yeah, and you know, we knew that this was going to be an uphill battle. No question about it. But we love our Spartans and like what we saw the past 2 weeks, and we're always hopeful that they're going to pull something together here. Another long kick. Rolls into the end zone, bounces at the 3, and goes into the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10 at the 20.
You know, we've seen some good kickoffs this year, but these are, for Geneva, 2 consistent kickoffs into the end zone.
Spartans are lined up, 2 wideouts on the far side, 2 on the near side. Colby gets the ball, he's going to throw it,
Stiltner
takes off running
tucks.
instead, and he gets caught from behind.
4-yard pickup for Stiltner.
It was number 42 that tackled him. It's Dominic Palmisano. Looked like he was trying to slide at the. Jacob Thompson with the reception. Another one of our sophomore standouts.
First and 10 at the Spartan 31-yard line.
Colby's back. Everything's pulled in this time. It's a running play up the middle. Isaiah gets it, kind of squirts his way around the defenders on the center of that line, and they're going to mark that out to the 34-yard line. So
he took a 2-yard loss and made it a 4-yard gain.
Yes, he did. Eventually got to where he was falling down forward there, and it worked out in our behalf.
On the season, Bowles has rushed for 754 yards. He's averaging 8.9 yards a carry.
Yeah. One wide outside. Colby gets the ball. Going to throw it downfield. He's open. It's caught. In and out of his hands. I thought he had that. It's Jacob again. Jacob Thompson again.
Nice pass by Stiltner.
Yes.
Good protection by the offensive line.
Yeah, and he had to kind of turn his body a little bit, go towards the sideline a little bit, but he thought he had that.
And he threw it in a place that only our receiver could catch it.
Yes, it
Very
was.
nicely thrown ball.
Oh, it really was. And that's the kind of thing we need, too, against these guys.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go. We're 0 for 1 on our only other 3rd down attempt.
Got 2 running backs in the backfield this time. Going to throw the ball. It is
sets up the screen. Oh,
yeah, screen pass. You're right. Alden Gouge. That brings down a 4th down and 3. At least At least we are close. We're in a position where we could try to get a first down, but I don't know. You hate to give them the ball.
Owen Davis made that tackle. Had he not made that tackle, he had another 5, 6, 7, 8 yards.
Yeah, I know it.
Looks like we are going to.
I think we're going to see a quick snap here.
Geneva has no one back. There's
Nope,
a snap
no,
and
it's
a
a pitch
little
out.
option. And Bowles to the outside. He's going to have the first down and a little bit
straight
more.
Arm. Beautiful straight arm, too. And then 2 players take him down, but not till they get him out of bounds.
Picked up about 19 yards before being knocked out of bounds at the Geneva 42-yard line.
Yeah, knocked down by Caden Croy and Brody Ham. Beautiful run by Isaiah Bowles. And a beautiful straight arm, too. You want to see a textbook straight arm in instant replay, then do that later on when you rewind it on WOW TV.
Spartans have a nifty little drive going here. 1st and 10. In Geneva territory for the first time.
Got 4 wideouts. He's
and
throwing
another
it long.
throw downfield.
Overthrown a little bit. That's right to the defender. He caught that, didn't he? Yes, he did. He still has it.
Geneva defender did a great job adjusting to that ball.
That was really to him. Number 16.
Now, you can't fault good coverage. That was a nice job by Geneva.
That's Ed Dawson Precor that you check the pronunciation on his name.
Geneva will take over at their own 10-yard line with 4 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the first quarter and timeout on the field.
And that timeout is being brought to you by Dairy Queen. Remember, Dairy Queen has the Oreo Reese's Blizzard for the month of October. Does that sound good?
I just happened to have had one the other day.
You did?
I did.
Well, tell us all about it.
It was delicious. I had it for dessert after my cone.
Okay, yeah. Had a nice cone for supper and then a Blizzard afterwards. But it's a great place, a great little dining room there. It really is. It's a great place to get together with friends, or if you want to meet someone or whatever, that's a great spot to do it. And they've also got, the great signature stack burgers that are always available. Those are fantastic. They really are. Something great from the Brazier bar or also the chicken tenders.
I could easily spend the day there.
Yeah. Conneaut Dairy Queen, appreciate them being a sponsor, and stop by and say hello sometime.
Caden Proy taking the snap for Geneva.
Oh, and that's
Hands
run
the
up.
ball off.
Yeah, gets across the first down marker. My goodness.
Bryce Pete carried a host of Spartans with him. He picked up about 13 yards.
Looked like there was about 12 players in that cluster. I can't tell you how many from each team was in there, but they all seemed to move downfield and across first down marker.
First down for Geneva at the 23-yard line. Ball marked at the right hash. This time out of the shotgun.
Yeah, they're lined up in a very tight pattern
Snap
this time.
to Proy. This first pass of the
he
day.
is open, but it is overthrown. He was wide open, too. That's number 8 there, Braden Wright.
They'll bring up second down and 10 for the Geneva Eagles. Again, they really have not had to pass the ball today. And
they got one wide out this time. Everyone else is locked in on a very tight pattern. Turns around and he takes off running. He's going to, it's a running play. Running play actually came towards us on the near sideline and then kind of spun around and went to the far side, but He still only got about 3 yards on the whole call.
He's second down or third down and 3 yards to go.
Another running play up the middle.
And
finally caught and brought down. And that's
Bryce Pete.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's gotten the first down.
Number 50's Wyatt Distel got it, and there was also Jetty Arcaro was also in on that stop. Turns around, it's a sweep play, gets it to
the 20-yard line.
That one bounced at the 1 yard line for the first bounce. Well, that eliminates any returns from any team that you're up against.
Stiltner from the shotgun, ball at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Spartans. It's the snap, and nice throw.
Oh, it's hard too, Joel. Well, Kason Hayes caught it, and he fortunately held right onto it, even though Caden Proy came in and hit him pretty hard.
After the fake to Bowles, Stiltner rolled to his right and delivered a beautiful pass between two Geneva defenders.
Yeah. It's one of those short passes that was open for that brings up a
2nd down and 10. Little option flip that we had success with before, and Bowles picks up about 5 yards out to the 25-yard line.
That's a good pickup, real good pickup.
It'll bring up 3rd and 5.
See, you can see how he's gotten a lot smarter at his running game. Instead of when he's on a sweep, he'll see his seam back before that sweep and cut back and hit that slant. That's something we didn't see a whole.
The Spartans are 0 for 1 on 3rd down conversions today. And we have a flag. Looks like an illegal procedure against the Spartans.
How many guys we got on the field? What are they saying?
It's going to back the Spartans up 5 yards.
What happened? They didn't have any movement on the line, did they?
That's what they saw. I believe they saw someone on the line move. Little twitch.
I didn't even know they got set yet.
Bring up 3rd down and 11 yards to go after that penalty.
Alden Gooch out on the far side with 2 other wideouts, one on the near side. There's the ball. It's a throw across the middle. Oh, through his hands. Could not hold on to it. Alden Gooch with the intended receiver. He did hit him in the hands, but he didn't get the squeeze on it in time. Going to make it 4th and 11. And we will be giving them the ball back.
With 47 seconds left in the first quarter.
This is where we really missed Carrick Dobrin on his punts. He's caught.
Fair caught at the 46-yard line, 47-yard line of Geneva. That's where the Eagles will take over.
Oh, that's too good a field position for these guys, though.
In the 3 possessions that Geneva's had the ball, the first one they had to drive it down the field, and the last 2 they've scored on two big plays, two long runs, but the Spartans are capable of making some stops, and we've seen it.
Yes, they are. It's a wide out, pitch out for a sweep. He gets through, fights his way, and he picks up about 5 on that one, we'll say. Wherever they blew that one dead at, they're going to give him 6 on that one.
That was a great run. It'll be 2nd down and 4 yards to go. And we have a stoppage of play.
It'll be against the Eagles, I think.
Geneva has called a timeout.
Boy.
With 7 seconds left in the first quarter.
That was very close whether that play was underway or not. I don't know. I thought they blew the play dead after it started.
I think if I'm Geneva, I just let the play go and we save that,
I know.
that timeout, but what do I know?
Yeah, Ben and I were talking about that too, one of our previous games. I mean, they got to have a timeout right now because if they mess this one up, the whole thing could unravel on them, you know. 21-0 here, folks. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Spartans are, it's a good test for them, I guess, you know, playing against a top-notch team.
Shotgun. And
yeah, he led him a little bit too much on that. He gets back about to the, that's probably still a pickup. It's probably about close to a yard gain on that.
It'll be 3rd down and 3, and the quarter is going to come to an end.
Yeah.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Switch to State Farm and you could save. In Conneaut, call me, Chris Brecht, at 593-1191 or visit me at brechtinsurance.com.
Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot grocery store is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
And it looks like the Eagles have picked up their first down with a gain of about 11 yards. To the Spartan 35-yard line as we begin the second quarter.
Loose ball. Did we get that? Nobody's motioning.
Owens picked up about 9, lost the ball, and it looks like Geneva has retained possession of the ball. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Well, the kind of night they're having, they can fumble the ball, and it turns out roses for them.
See, one of Geneva's big wins this year, I think, was over at Normandy. They shut them out, I think it was, right?
I believe they scored 63 points in the game.
Aren't they a big school, too?
Yeah, 63-0. I off the top of my head, I'm saying yes.
Division II or or 3 at least, I think. Just wonder how often, like you were mentioning about us and the size we are. We're the smallest school in the CBC Lake Conference. So every game we play, we're going up.
Exactly.
In size. And I don't know how much the bigger teams. It's a running play. He's got some blocking, but he's brought down.
Nicely strung out.
Spoon on the stop.
I believe, we are the smallest school. I believe Jefferson and Edgewood are the next schools above us.
Yeah.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
It's a pitch out. Looking for running. He's got some. He's bolts through the line into the end zone.
Pitch to Pete, and he's going to score from 20 yards out.
He does. It's number 5, Bryce Pete. He showed his size there. He's only 5'10", but 215 pounds, and he's pretty quick. Cut his way through there quite well. That's why he's probably one of the top players in the CBC conference.
Extra point is good.
Kinley adds another one. Brings it to 28 here with 9:39 to go in the first half. Guys a little slow coming over the sideline.
Now, some of that's fatigue, some of that is just disappointment.
Yeah.
But
you get stung like that, and it does. It can take it out of you a little bit. It's tough to bring yourself back up.
You've been around this team a long time over the years, and they're not going to be giving up. They're gonna keep the fight.
Right.
The big question on this kickoff is, will the Spartans have a chance to return the ball? McKinley has had 3 successive touchbacks.
Yes, he has. So we got Luis Cedeno is back on the far side. I think it's Devin Fogle on the near side, I believe. Kick is away. He's going towards.
And this time it's going to be returnable.
Squirts through, gets across the 25, out to the 27-yard line. It's good field position for us in this game. We'll take it. 1st and 10 for the Spartans.
First and 10 for the Spartans at the 27-yard line. Snap to Stiltner.
Look for some outside room, but all there is out there is Eagles, Joel.
They did a nice job in pursuit. Again, Bowles tried to get to the inside. He bounced it out, and a host of Eagles brought him down. It's a loss of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 12 yards to go.
The handoff
again.
Looked like the hole up the middle was I don't think there's some holding or something there. There's a flag that's thrown from the backfield of the Conneaut Spartans.
Bulls look like he got back to the line of scrimmage after some
face mask, I think.
Yeah, you are correct.
Yeah, it's against the Geneva Eagles. So that'll be 15 yards. Automatic first down on that one. Gets us out to the 40. No, they're taking that.
Ball's marked at the 35-yard line.
Is that a 10-yard penalty?
It must have been a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah.
And it's not an automatic first down. It'll be second down and 2.
I think they have to give you unsportsmanlike conduct, I think, to get it. So that it has to be a flagrant foul. I've seen them do that before. If it's incidental contact, they might not call a 15-yarder on you. Colby Stiltner is back, gets the ball. It's a snap. Throwing the ball across. It is completed. And that is to Josh Sabo, our captain of the defensive team in the middle linebacker position, but also out here as a receiver. Nicely done. Nicely done. Then he comes out. He's the hero for the night.
I'm very impressed with Colby Stiltner's throws this evening.
Yeah.
Even his misses have been on the money.
Isaiah gets the ball up the middle. He finds some running room. They don't trip him up this time. He gets all the way down to about the 49-yard line.
Picks up about 4 yards. It'll be second down and 6. Not quite into Eagle territory just yet.
One of the line judges is marking it closer to the 50 than the other one, but hey, either way. Spartans running kind of a tight pattern themselves, so not only the Eagles are doing that. It's a keeper by Colby. He's not much room there. They saw him coming on that one. They collapsed the pocket on him.
He faked the sweep to Googe and went the opposite direction. Nice try. No gain. Third down at about 6. Short 7.
Looking over the sideline. Gets the play call.
And the Spartans are using a huddle just about each play. They're easing their way to the line. They're taking their time. 2 receivers to each side. Stiltner out of the shotgun with Bowles in the backfield.
And it is completed.
And they should mark it. That looked like a first down.
Yeah, that's a bit much there. The whistle had been blowing, and still they forced him to the ground. They take him back 15 yards, and the whistle had been blown. Can't say there's no penalty with that, but
it's going to be 4th and inches on that mark.
Luis Cedeno hot on track tonight.
Same formation. 2 receivers each side. Stiltner out of the shotgun. Bowles in the backfield. And we have.
There gives him the ball. That gives him the first down. Something pulled him. I don't know why they'd be so nervous to jump across it when it's 28-0, but,
Yeah. They're excited.
Yeah, they are. I guess they are.
First and 10 from the Geneva, just across the 40-yard line. Same formation as the last 2 plays. Snap to Stiltner. Stiltner turns and fires, and
completed. First down, and then finally put out of bounds, but not until he gets to about to the 32-yard line. 33.
About the 33-yard line. Harris on the reception. That's going to bring up second down and 2 yards to go.
Yeah.
Spartans are cooking. We got something going on here.
Yes, they do.
Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Same formation.
And a lot of wideouts out there. There's the throw. It is complete. He's got some running room. One guy to beat. Oh, he gets wrapped up and pulled out of bounds at the 10. Again, Luis Cedinho. Or who is that?
Alden Gooch.
Oh, Alden Gooch. I'm sorry. Sometimes all I can see is that 3.
Ball at the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal at the 10. I don't believe they can get a first down based on that mark.
Running play up the middle.
Bowles, and Bowles is stopped.
A lot of Eagles in the way there.
Couldn't get outside the tackles there. He was stopped. Pickup of nothing. It'll be second down. We have 4 minutes and 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Geneva Eagles up 28-0, but the Spartans are on an impressive drive.
Coach is talking to him on the sidelines here, trying to get something and he's going to take another one. They're going to talk it over again.
Spartans have called the timeout.
He knows that if they can't convert this one, it could be even more deflating.
Again, this is an example. We have, you could never tell the score's 28-0 based on this drive.
I know it. And, they're getting it figured out, so, hey. And that will give them the confidence as we move towards the second half.
Spartans come to the line. They have 3 receivers to the right. Stiltner out of the shotgun with Bowles off to his right. And you've got Harris isolated in the corner, and
he was being pushed a little bit. He was being squeezed out of the end zone. He was running out of territory, but he still tried to go up and snag it.
And they had Devontae Harris on an island by himself, one-on-one. Nice jump ball throw. Again, very nicely thrown, nicely covered by Geneva. 3rd and 10, or 3rd and goal from the 10. Spartans are 0 for 3 on 3rd down conversions.
Get back to the spread offense. Colby's got 3 wideouts out there. It's a passing play, but he gets run down right away. The ball was complete.
Aaron Johnson caught the ball and appears to have lost 5 yards on the play.
Yeah. Makes it 3rd and 15. 4th and 15. And our kicker is out for the rest of the year. She's out of complete commission.
And that's too bad. She was having a great season.
I know it. It's terrible. I haven't heard anything. I should have asked a question, and I didn't. But the whistle blows. What happened here? Somebody moved? It's usually. Oh, clock ran out.
So it'll back the Spartans up another 5 yards. Fourth and goal from the 20-yard line. Stiltner back, faces a heavy rush, and
no, it's like he forgot all about that. That Eagle out it to his right.
Goes down at about the 32-yard line with the sack, and he had very little chance. There was lots of pressure coming at him.
Yeah.
The player who hit him was not blocked by anyone. It was.
No, he was. Yeah. Seemed like he was even in delay, waiting for him to run in his direction. Oh well.
Eagles will take over at the 30-yard line.
I think Chuck was, I can't remember what that record he said. There's a running play. He's got some running room, and no one's going to catch him, I don't believe. Not tonight. Into the end zone.
$70-yard run.
You see his number 2? Geppetta?
Ricky DePetta, number 22. He's a senior.
Well, they're clearing the benches. And what happens when you clear the benches? Sometimes you get a player that's not out there all the time and they want to prove themselves, and he sure did on that one. Launched him like a rocket on the far sideline all the way to the end zone.
And the Eagles are taking advantage of their opportunities. I don't think that, I think they've scored on every possession they've had, have they not?
Yeah. Yes, I think so. Well, there might have been one where it didn't happen, but yeah, they've been extremely rare when they missed. I want to thank all our sponsors. Save a Lot Food Store. They're out there on West Main. If you want to save money on your food bill, drive out there and shop. If you haven't been over there, it's an experience, especially when you're tired of being hammered with high food prices. Because Save a Lot. It's not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
Well, let's see if Zachary McKinney gives the Spartans a chance to return the ball. He boots that one, and it looks like it's going into the end zone.
Yes, touchback. Hey, Ben.
His fourth touchback of the evening. Spartans will take over from the 20-yard line with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Eagles are having their way 35-0 over the Spartans.
And once we get into the second half is where the mercy rule comes in, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Because we're awful close to it now.
Now, if we should score here, we'll come out under normal circumstances in the third quarter.
Got three wideouts out there. Isaiah's behind Colby, gets the ball. Here's the snap. It's a handoff to Isaiah up the middle. Not much there.
Bull stop at the 20-yard line. It'll be second down and 10 yards to go. Again, the clock is running. And
it's almost like he had absolutely no seam at all to try to squeeze through. You think if there was some kind of a seam, you might at least get through there and pick up 1 yard or 2, but not much.
Eagles front line is doing a great job of.
Oh, yeah, they really are. And it's tough to move them out of the way. We know that. That's a passing play across. It is hands it out. Oh, no. Aaron Johnson trying to go to him a lot here in the second quarter.
Got to say, again, I'm impressed with the balls that Colby Stiltner's thrown tonight.
Yeah.
He looks like he is on the money.
Oh, he is. He really is on the money. His balls have not been off target at all. And his stats are not going to look all that well if this continues by the end of the night. But
unofficially, I have him at 4 for 10.
Oh, yeah. But they've been there. Another throw is complete. Oh, it isn't. Maybe it's a little bit low. I don't know where that was. That was for Lewis.
Lewis Cedino with the attempt. That was a little bit out of Lewis's reach. Lewis did a nice adjustment, just couldn't get to the ball. Brings up 4th down.
It's Aaron Johnson doing the kicking. It's away. Not to the 50 yet. Finally gets to the 50.
Got a Spartan roll.
Gets touched down there. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 47-yard line.
2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, if you just tuned in, it's 35 for the Geneva Eagles and 0 for the Conneaut Spartans. Not making any excuses, but we kind of knew that we'd have a tough time competing against the Eagles because they're always a tough football team.
Oh, they're definitely a good football team.
And even in their losses, you know, they had they played them well.
They lost one game in overtime, 49-48.
Yeah.
So they could very easily be 5-1 right now.
Yeah. Oh, and that's Pete again. He fights his way out along with the rest of the Eagles squad. It seems like they kind of grab the defense to take him with them, and he gets all the way down to about the 39.
Picked up 13 yards.
Jeez.
Just across the Spartan 40. It'll be 1st and 10. Clock continues to move. Quarterback keeps the ball this time.
Bryce Pete, that's again, it's gone into the end zone. That's Caden Proy.
Proy.
He lined up as the quarterback in the shotgun, took the ball.
He kept the ball and ran it 39 yards for another Geneva touchdown. Solid kick. Extra point is good.
Flawless through the uprights.
Now 42-0 with 1:43 left in the first half here at Joslin Field.
And we would assume too that they're going to be having their some of their secondary players, JV and so forth, will be playing here once we resume play in the second half. They want to get them experience for next year and also for the remainder of this year. But not quite yet.
Got to think that Geneva is one of the, or if not the toughest team we have remaining on our schedule for the remainder of the year.
I think so. I don't know what you'd say about Madison. I'm sure we're going to have problems with Madison. We were 3 and 3 coming in, right?
3 and 3, and Geneva was 4 and 2. Their loss by more than a point was to Perry.
Right. It's kicked. Well done. It's a well kicked ball. It lands halfway through the end zone.
And that is his 5th touchback of the half.
And most of them have bounced one time and then left the field.
And even his extra points are allowed. Let's see what the Spartans do with the remaining minute 43 seconds of the first half.
See, Bryce Pete is in there. He fills in at the middle linebacker position, as well as quarterback, running back, every kind of back. Running play up the middle. He gets caught and brought down by who? Bryce Pete.
Had some initial daylight, and then Pete corralled him.
Yeah.
No gain. 2nd down and 10. The clock continues to run.
Two wideouts on the far side, 2 on the near side. Colby's back. He's rolling out. Comes back up in the pocket, but it collapses, and that's it.
Sacked at about the 13-yard line. Loss of another 7 yards.
He was looking to throw on the far side of the field, but never got one off. Too much pressure.
It'll be 3rd down and 15 yards to go. Mercifully, the clock keeps ticking away.
Yes, it does. There'll be one more play here.
Stiltner back, throws it up there. Nice ball again.
There's nobody there. There's nobody there at all. I think it was for Aaron Johnson, but I don't know if he would have been able to get down that far downfield. So I'm not sure exactly what happened on that one. 10 seconds left to go here. We're rotating teams in and out.
That brings up 4th down with the Spartans pinned deep. Looks like they will do a quick kick. The ball down at about the 43-yard line of the Spartans with 2.2 seconds left in the half.
I would have waited before I touched that ball.
I can't think that Geneva's going to run a play.
I don't know.
But you never know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a knee. A knee in the first half. You don't see that very often. Why not, though? You do. It does happen. And that's the end of the first half. 42 for the Geneva Eagles, our visitors here tonight in Conneaut. 0 for the Conneaut Spartans. We'll take a little break here. You're listening to Conneaut Spartans football in the OHSAA on WOW TV and WOW Radio.
Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot grocery store is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
Are you looking for a new pharmacy? Gertis Pharmacy is here to help. This is Carrie Gertis. We can make it easy by transferring all your prescriptions for you. And we accept Ohio Medicaid and most insurances. We are also your vaccine center, offering flu, COVID, and many other vaccines. That's Gertis Pharmacy, Conneaut's only locally owned pharmacy, located at 245 Main Street in the heart of downtown Conneaut.
Question is, when is it time for an Oreo Reese's Blizzard? Well, through the month of October at your Conneaut DQ. Relax in the dining room with your cool treat and grab a 4-piece order of chicken strips complete with toast, fries, gravy, and a drink. Dairy Queen appreciates your support of the Conneaut Youth Center and the Miracle Day events too as well. Remember, a custom designed DQ ice cream cake is great for your family fall event. Conneaut Dairy Queen for cool treats and great eats. We'll see Boo at your Conneaut DQ.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Switch to State Farm and you could save. In Conneaut, call me, Chris Brecht, at 593-1191 or visit me at brechtinsurance.com.
Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop has exciting new items for you to enjoy for dinner. Try their great turkey burger along with their super Yingling battered haddock filet. Comes in a sandwich or the full dinner, or even try the honey biscuit shrimp salad or the shrimp sub. And ask about their home-style dinners, too. They're great. Conneaut Sub Shop has the best wings, too. You can enjoy them tonight. The cheese stuffed crust pizza is back. Order one for tonight. They've got what you're hungry for, so ask about their specials. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. Remember, they deliver to West Springfield, so call for pickup, delivery, or just dine in. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600, 593-5600. Not fast food, but good food quick. Conneaut Savings Bank's convenient online and mobile banking services is fast and easy. Using your PC, tablet, or smartphone at ConneautSavings.com gives you access to transfers, bill pay, online statements, and information on many banking services. Stop in and talk with CSB about complete online and mobile banking at ConneautSavings.com. CSB, Conneaut Savings Bank, Main Street, Conneaut. Come grow with us. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot grocery store is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
Okay, and we are back. Right now, it's halftime here at Conneaut at Joslin Field.
Yeah.
Riccardi Stadium. It's a beautiful place to be. If you haven't been out here for a game, you got to do it before the weather gets bad. Still got a couple of games left. Next week is a home game. Come on out for that.
Well, yeah, that's it. I think next week's the last home game.
Last home game, I know.
And it's the last chance anyone's going to have to be able to see this beautiful natural grass.
That's true, too.
Yeah, so that's a shame, unfortunately. You can see it now on your screen. But unfortunately, after next week, I don't think we're going to have an opportunity unless you come for a JV game. Maybe we think about that. I don't know, at end of the year for one last hurrah here at home. But
that's true.
Dave Simpson said they're going to start working on this right after the season's over. They're going to start taking the grass out.
Yeah.
And putting it down the artificial turf. So
I thought that might make a nice fundraiser where they could sell off square foots of turf.
Yeah, right.
From Joslin Field.
Yeah, right.
Take it home, plant it in your yard.
I thought about it. Yeah, I like with Fairview. That was a nice it was artificial turf. They got rid of that and they put new. I signed it to you. The new turf. It's a good, beautiful brand. It's great pattern, great color. I don't know what they did with that old stuff. I saw them roll it up and ship it on a flatbed.
Oh yeah, I don't know if there's much to do with that. At least this is it's a live thing that you could buy, and you could plant it in your yard. Maybe put a little sign there by this is of Joslin Field when it stopped being a natural turf. And
that's true.
I don't know. $5 for a square?
Yeah, maybe.
How many squares are out there?
Oh, well, obviously. I mean, what is it? 50 by 100 yards or whatever. So you do the math.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of square feet. Yeah. Hey, I just come up with the ideas. I'm not going to be cutting any turf. But it'd be a great thing for Conneaut and Spartan Nation.
Yeah.
It'd be a way of Spartan Nation making money.
Yep.
Maybe I'll, if anybody hears this, tell Lori.
Yep.
Superintendent Riley, and see what we can come up with. But anyway, in this game, though, we were talking about this. It's not, I don't think it's a situation where we have shot ourselves in the foot at all. This is just a premier football team.
Yeah, it's just a good old-fashioned beating, and I guess I don't know what else to call it.
Yeah.
It's a good team. It's a real good
this
team.
reminds me of some of the games we played before, like it's happened Penn State, first game of the year, they'll play Appalachian State.
Something like that. This year they played Nevada. And they beat the...
Yeah.
Like Villanova.
And everybody knows what's going to happen in that game, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of like that with us.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't any guesswork about Geneva.
Yep.
We know how. The only guesswork I have is I would like to know how well have they done against Division II teams?
Right.
Did they play any of them?
Yeah.
We have to go up and play big teams like them.
They haven't. I know they lost to Perry. I think we were talking about their schedule.
But Perry's same size as us, though.
No, I know. Well, you know how good they are.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter.
Right. I mean, they lost to them, but it was a close game. So, that's just the level we're playing against. And they beat Edgewood last week, 42-14. So, they've been on a roll. So, and they're going to keep rolling after this. Next week they play Lakeside. They're pretty comfortable with that game, as well. So,
yeah, I'm not talking sour grapes or anything like that, but we have to go through it. Seems like everybody should try to go through it one way or another.
Yeah, right.
And
put them against Menor. Something.
There you go.
Try playing Menor and see how that goes. I'm sure not well.
Or Ignatius even, or St. Ed's or something.
Yeah, something.
It's just something to consider. That's all, because we go through it and we know how agonizing it can be, and it's tough for the guys.
Well, this is the growing pain still of coming back to the CBC for us.
Right.
It's not just Geneva. We've had to play against obviously Harvey. We've talked about that. All these games against Harvey. Hawken, that
another
are bigger.
fine team.
Yeah, exactly. That are bigger. We just moved up from Division 5 to 4.
Yeah.
And that's already a big leap for us. So it's still a lot of growing pains, I think, and a big adjustment. That's going to happen. This is year 3, I think, of us coming back.
Yeah, there's not much in the way of a recap for us to talk about, other than the fact that the Spartans have had a couple of good drives tonight.
Yeah.
And they were sustained for a good long time, and then eventually they kind of fizzled out.
Well, Here's one silver lining, I think, that we've talked about. The big names tonight: Caden Proy, senior; Bryce Pete, senior; Ricky DePetta, senior.
Well, I got a lot of seniors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
So Logan Evangelista. Yeah, so just all these names that we've called out a few times. All seniors. Those are guys who are moving on. I'm not saying they should be worried about it, because they got a junior quarterback, Nate Hutchins, that we're going to see later. And I think he's pretty good, too. Just a lot smaller than Caden Proy, but he's going to be completely adequate, I think, with running the team next year. We'll just have to see how this goes in the second half, which is something to really look at, is how we're going to play Geneva next year.
Yeah. And, Coach even talked about that, too, in the coaches show. And when we recorded that on Wednesday, that they knew Bryce Pete was going to be a big factor in this game, because he just does so many things so very well. And when he's gone, that's a formidable loss, for your team. It really is.
Yep. I wonder, too, about Conneaut, how long they're going to leave the main guy, the starters, the in there, first string, until they switch them out. Maybe we'll see Wyatt Dobrin.
Yep. We'll see somebody
maybe in the fourth quarter.
They'll be transferring in a few different players, I think. I think you're right.
Yep. And Aaron Johnson looks good out there. Just not able to get a lot of separation, but he's been calling for the ball out there. He's really aggressive.
Yeah.
I give him a lot of credit, for him. Devontae Harris looks like he's matching up well with him, but it just looks like the front seven has no, there's no stopping them against this line.
Yeah.
And that's been a concern. We had that against West Geauga,
It's a big line they're up against. Yeah. West Geauga was a very fast line. It was tough to keep them contained because they were quick.
Yeah.
But that's a halftime recap from Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store. Appreciate all the things that they do. Remember, not lower quality, just the lowest prices at Conneaut Save-A-Lot. Now we'll take a little time here to listen to the Conneaut Marching Band, the sharpest marching band in the sharpest corner of Ohio.
So sit back, or better yet, get drawn into the spell, because this is poison, like you've never heard it before.
Colby Stiltner, you are the Dairy Queen player of the game. That's for the game against Jefferson this past Friday night. Congratulations, Colby.
Thank you.
Appreciate everything you do out there. You know, it's hard maybe for everyone else to get the credit because they're the ones running around with the balls. But you did an awful lot. You really orchestrated the whole team, and we've been noticing that all year. But sorry that we haven't been able to spotlight on you as of until now. But really appreciate it. How'd it feel out there? Everything seemed to be clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, it felt good to get a big team win. You know, putting a lot of numbers on the board this week.
Yeah. Strategy for this week against Geneva. Same thing.
No, I say this week we're going to try and take it slow, take it little bits by bits and try to just beat Geneva in the slower game,
Yeah, burn up the clock, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's terrific. Colby, appreciate everything you do. Dairy Queen player of the game, appreciate that.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it a lot. Yeah.
Thank you. DeAndre Witherspoon, you are the Dairy Queen defensive player of the game. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Of course, that's the game against Jefferson, and it seemed like you were like Mr. Everywhere, on defense. You were if the ball was there, you were somewhere in the vicinity or right on top of it. How'd that feel? If things were just, when things are going well, it's not like you're doing anything super necessarily. You're just taking care of it.
Yeah, it just feels good. You know, the team getting like a good spirit and all. Just like scoring touchdowns, getting the tackles for loss in the backfield. So like things like that, it'll just like bring good morale to the team.
Yeah. Last year, did you get varsity touches at all?
No,
all JV.
Special team.
Yeah. You kind of remind me of Isaiah a little bit.
Oh.
You look like him, like he was last year.
Oh.
You know, and then he finally started figuring it out, breaking through and so forth. But I see similarities between you both, so that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Yeah, he is. But thanks very much, DeAndre. We really appreciate DeAndre Witherspoon. You are the Dairy Queen defensive player of the game for the Jefferson game. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And we're back at Joslin Field for getting ready for the second half here. Conneaut Spartans against the Geneva Eagles. Let's run over some of the scores going on around the league. Touch on some of these. McDowell's leading Cathedral Prep Ramblers at half 10-7. Hickory's leading Titusville 34-0. Hickory's been rolling pretty good here so far this year. I get Canfield, yeah, exactly, which I'm not sure they played ever before, but that's something. So Sharon played, or so far Sharon has the lead over Grove City, 21-7. Mogador up on Pymatuning Valley, 21-7. Menor Cardinals at half, leading Strongsville Mustangs, 27-21. Perry Pirates, 49-14 against the Orange Lions. Man. So far in the second quarter, Madison's leading Edgewood barely, 7-6. No score yet. Jefferson's playing at Lakeside. No update yet. Still no score in the first quarter yet. Fort LaBeouf over in PA. Fort LaBeouf's at Fairview, tied up 7-7 after one quarter. Yeah. Cardinal Mooney up on Cheney from Youngstown, 10-0 late in the second. Kirkland leading Berkshire, 14-7.5. That seems kind of odd, actually. I thought they'd be winning that one pretty easily. So Kirkland over Berkshire. Yeah. Yeah, Kirkland beat Perry. Yeah. Independence all over Brooklyn so far, 21-0 at half. We played both of those teams a year or two ago. So Chardon over top of North, 37-0 at half. The Hilltoppers. And no score yet. Northwestern's at Iroquois, 0-0. Girard's at hosting the Harbor Creek Huskies. Yellow Jackets hosting the Huskies. 32-24 final. That was actually played yesterday. So Girard keeps rolling. I think they are 5-1. They've lost one game all year. So, yep. And that was to, trying to remember, maybe Sharon or something like that, I want to say. Yeah, they played a Thursday night, yeah. Cash Eagles, our old pals from across the line, hosting the Slippery Rock Rockets tomorrow night. They're playing. We beat them last, exactly. Conneaut, Ohio beat Cash, Conneaut, PA, last. So they have to remain Cash until we play them again. And that's all I got. Oh, and in the NFL, Cleveland's hosting the Minnesota Vikings Sunday. I believe that actually, is that game London? That might be a London game.
I believe it is.
Yeah. And Guardians lost yesterday, unfortunately, to the Detroit Tigers and are eliminated. That's all I've got for scores and more. And the kickoff is down. Conneaut's bringing it out. And they're getting drove back way past the 20 into the 15, and that's where...
they'll mark him at about the 13-yard line with his progress, or they'll mark him at the 18 with his progress. And just a reminder, since we are down by more than 30 points, Ohio high school rules, the clock will continue to run except for officials' timeouts, charge timeouts, the end of a period, a score, or a change of possession.
Yep, it's 42-0, so the mercy rule is in effect. We got our guys still in, QB1 Stiltner and shotgun. And he takes a snap, he hands it off to Bowles. Bowles got a nice lane to run. He's getting pushed forward by Aaron Johnson.
And he's going to have a first down.
Wow, big immediate. Oh, we got a Spartan down, though. Who's that, Joel?
Number 21.
21.
Jacob Thompson.
Okay.
Slow to get up.
He fell. Did Bowles land on him, I think, and looked like, unfortunately, yeah, possibly. We'll cut away here real quick for, he might be okay. We'll play a run quick commercial, though. Make sure he's okay.
Question is, when is it time for an Oreo Reese's Blizzard? Well, through the month of October at your Conneaut DQ. Relax in the dining room with your cool treat and grab a 4-piece order of chicken strips, complete with toast, fries, gravy, and a drink. Dairy Queen appreciates your support of the Conneaut Youth Center and the Miracle Day events, too, as well. Remember, a custom-designed DQ ice cream cake is great for your family fall event. Conneaut Dairy Queen for cool treats and great eats. We'll see Boo at your Conneaut DQ.
And we're back at Joslin Field. Jacob Thompson got off all right. Looked like he was going to be all right. Just
came off under his own power, yes.
Yeah, just shaking up there. And we'll check back in with him and get an update, hopefully, from Coach and the Coaches Show this coming week.
Ball on the left hash, first down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Snap to Stiltner. Over the middle. Again, beautiful pass.
Nice pass. Over the middle on a nice
Louis
slant.
Cedino on the reception.
Yep. Yeah, it was a 20-yard pickup, right? So, yeah, Louis.
22 yards,
yeah.
Looks like. And again, Stiltner right on the money, as he has been most of this game.
Right.
Although his stats don't show it.
Yeah, and he hasn't had a lot of time to really think about how to throw the ball on the money, and yeah, on that one he did, and it seems like Conneaut's got more breathing room so far the second half.
Oh,
misled him a little bit. That was Cedino again, and just threw it a little out too far. Maybe Cedino ran too much of a flat instead of coming curl around, but either way, incomplete, brings up second down on the. We're on the Conneaut 47, going right to left on your radio dial if you're listening in on 1360 AM and 102.9 FM. Thank you for joining us, and appreciate you having us. And sorry about the technical difficulties earlier. And we seem to have those squared away since that, but thank you for staying with us if you're still listening. Colby hands off to Bowles up the middle.
Picks up about 4.
Yeah, nice burst of speed to get right through like that, get a lane. And Conneaut's moving the ball a lot better so far this second half. I mean, do we see a lot of familiar faces out there on defense, or it looks like a lot of them are still in there, right? I see Bryce Pete out there. Caden Proy. Yeah, some of the linemen, yeah.
Third down and 6.
Stiltner from shotgun. He's going to keep it himself. He gets flushed out. He's driven up by 2 guys. He has to throw it away. He was completely taken by surprise on both sides. And there's a flag that came in late, like way after the ball was thrown by Stiltner, probably for grounding, I guess. Yeah. the umpire that threw that. Yeah, intentional grounding or holding. I missed that one, but it's against the Spartans, and they're backing themselves up now after making some pretty good headway there, Joel. Unfortunately, that one right there backs them up. Now it's 4th and 12, and that stalls the drive right out, unfortunately.
Again, with the clock running, we're down to 7 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third quarter. It's like this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's cooling down big time. You can see the fog off at the other field across the way.
Up, down the field. Oh.
Man, good try. Intended for Luis Cedino, and but he had double coverage. A couple of them were in there. Number 4 for Geneva was in there. Brody Ham.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the Spartan 45-yard line.
Yeah, turnover on downs.
And the clock stopped momentarily. The officials have given the signal to turn the clock back on. And it looks like a different Eagle offense in there right now, and that's a good thing.
Right. I see some linemen probably again. Oh, and Proy's going to hand off to Pete. Pete's still running the ball. And a big pile driving Pete. Pushes through 2-3 the Spartan defenders over and gets the first down. Unreal.
Pick up about 12 yards.
Ben Griswold with the stop for Conneaut. He was the final guy that finally pulled him down.
1st and 10 for the Eagles at the Spartan 34-yard line. Pitch out to Pete. And he bounces to the outside. Picks up about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3 at the Spartan 28-yard line.
Yeah, and I think Pete's just unstoppable no matter what supporting cast he has out there. You know, it's unreal. It's like Jerome Bettis out there really just driving the pile.
Owen Davis has also had quite a day for the Eagles.
And another handoff to Pete.
He grinds forward for about 5 yards and another Eagle first down.
Oh, number 12, sorry. Owen Davis, right?
Owen Davis.
Yeah, okay, that was Owen Davis. Yep. And that's a Eagles first down. 4.5 left in this third.
Ball at the Spartan 24-yard line. Inside handoff and a pickup of about, again, 4 or 5 yards. Didn't see who carried that ball. Be 2nd down and 6. Ball's positioned in the middle of the field at the Spartan 20-yard line. 3:58 left with a running clock in the third quarter.
That's DePetta, the carrier. And he gets a few and falls forward. Ben Griswold in the stop again.
It'll be 3rd and very short. About a yard, maybe a little less. Ball at the Spartan 15-yard line.
Geneva's still finding ways to move it forward, but they gotta get one more here to keep it moving. Bryce Pete, he's got the ball, and he's got the first down, but not much more. Stopped by number 8. That's Ryan Turner out there. So
nice to see him in the game.
Yep, Ryan Turner. Noah Noah Sigley as well in on the stop.
First down at the 10-yard line. First and goal.
First and goal, Geneva on the 10. And the handoff's to Pete again. He slips
Bounce
one tackle.
to the outside, little forearm, nice tackle as he's taken out of bounds at about the 5-yard line, maybe the 6. It'll be second down and goal.
Yeah, Jacob Thompson, I think 21, was the guy that stopped him, and he was the one that just got injured the last drive, so good to see him also in there. It's like a reunion out there for Conneaut, you know, some guys that we weren't sure if we'd see him out there, you know. So. And the keeper by Proy. They signal, Geneva signaling touchdown.
And the official on our side does signal touchdown, and it is a touchdown.
Man, I wasn't sure if he got in there himself, honestly, either, but he did, so. And that's the 7th touchdown for Geneva so far today.
And they are keeping the clock running. Extra point is good.
And good.
7 extra points for McKinley this evening.
And we better throw this up there while we still have it. So, left behind. Beware, everyone. We're going to have to figure out how to proceed, I guess, here. The clock's still running. We're not going to have much more time left in this third, but then we got to deal with the whole fourth quarter, so. Yeah, I got you.
That one's mine, I think.
Oh, is it? Sorry. There it is. Sorry. Yeah. You guys all have the same phone. Okay. Anyway, we'll have to get through the next minute and a half plus the last quarter here. Gotta figure out how to be a little experimentative and try to make the best of it. The kick by McKinney coming up here.
A low liner, and it's not going to be returned out of the end zone.
Yeah,
Spartans will set up shop at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, they've managed to keep it out of the returner's hands pretty much all game, I think, right? Yeah. They just they don't let luck come into play here on special teams. They just deal with the defensive schemes only.
I think we touched the ball once on a kick return.
Must be part of their game plan. Yeah. And it works out. Seems like it's working out really well for them. Conneaut gets the ball at the 20. First down.
Looks like they're missing somebody from the line. Again, that kind of thing happens when you're trying to put some different people in.
Yeah. Colby at shotgun, and he's going to pitch out to Alden Gooch. And he's got a little room on that outside corner.
Cuts back, and looks like he may have a first down.
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like he picked up about 12 yards on the carry.
Yep.
Bringing the ball out to the 32-yard line.
It's so hard to see on that side, you know, where he went out.
Yes.
They're moving the chains, and yep, Conneaut Spartans first down. Keep it moving.
Even our numbers, they're somewhat difficult to see from up here.
Yep.
Maybe in the future, a little bit bigger.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they're pretty small on the jersey, too. Conneaut takes a timeout. maybe they're going to swap some packages in there, maybe some players. But we want to welcome you as well too. Next week we are hosting the Geneva Eagles, or I'm sorry, we're playing the Geneva Eagles, the Edgewood Warriors next week as well. Should be a good game. I expect a better, more competitive game next week than tonight. Edgewood also very good this year, but a loss from. Have to see how they're doing too. Dad, if you got an Edgewood score too, I don't know if we had anything on that. We'll have to check in there on that game, but 12-7. Okay, it was 6-7. They were losing. Okay, they're leading Madison 12-7. Yeah, they're playing them well, and that might mean trouble for us next week, but we'll gladly see how that one shakes up here at the end. And the and the throw over the middle to
Thompson.
Jacob Thompson. Yeah.
Picked up 17 yards on that first down pass.
And that's another first down for Conneaut.
If there's any bright spot, I have to keep saying Colby Stiltner has thrown the ball well tonight.
Yep, you agreed. And last week was our Dairy Queen Player of the Game. We played the interview from him, his interview this past week during halftime, right after the band played. Go back and watch it if you'd like in all of our back catalog of games. Colby's going to throw it deep, and
it looked like it made it through both Geneva defenders, and little distraction.
Yep. It was Kaysen, I think, right? Kaysen Hayes.
Kaysen Hayes couldn't come up with it.
Yep.
That was a difficult catch to make.
Yeah, I mean, he underthrew it. I think if he just aired it out a little bit more, I think he would have had it maybe, and Kaysen might have been taken off, but underthrown.
The third quarter has come to an end. The score, Geneva 49, Conneaut 0.
And we'll take this brief timeout and come back for fourth quarter and more right after this on WOW Sports.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Switch to State Farm and you could save. In Conneaut, call me, Chris Brecht, at 593-1191 or visit me at brechtinsurance.com.
And we're back at Joslyn Field. That was a quick break there for between third and fourth quarter, and Conneaut's moving the ball right at midfield as well. And the handoff's going to be to Bowles. And a big burst of speed. He's got the first down easily there.
Picks up about 13 yards on that first down carry. Another first down for the Spartans.
Yeah, that
was marked at the 36. They gave him a little bit more. Ball marked at almost the 35-yard line of the Geneva Eagles.
Yeah, it was Jesse Butterfield was the one that dragged him down originally, the defensive lineman, junior. But that was a pickup of 15 yards, and that's a Conneaut Spartans.
Well, we've got.
And the pitch out, or a throw outside on a screen pass to Jacob Thompson again. And he got a few, right? He got about 5, I want to say. So
Looks like we have another quarterback in the game.
Is that old Wyant? Probably. I think so. Wyant Dobrin.
Wyant Dobrin is in the game. Little lefty slinger.
Yeah, I figured we'd see him, and yeah, we're going to. Yep, Wyant's throwing
there he goes.
it.
Got a little sidearm there.
Yeah, you like that? Yeah, a little bit of the old Raleigh finger.
It'll be third down and 5 for the Spartans.
And third down and 5. Yep, Conneaut's got it on the 30. Is this the closest they've got so far? I'm not sure, but
I believe that it is.
And he's throwing
Again,
it out.
He slings it out. Nice catch.
almost overthrew Thompson. No, Googe. Yeah, Googe comes down with it, though. Amazing acrobatic catch. And first down, Conneaut. Definitely the closest, best field position they've had thus far now.
Nice little throw by sophomore quarterback Wyatt Dobrin. Takes the snap.
And up the middle, that's 22.
Steven Kessler on the carry.
Steven Kessler, okay. Freshman.
And he picked up about 8 yards.
Freshman, huh? Yeah, good run, yeah. I mean, immediate pickup, yeah. I mean, almost the full 10 yards, about 8.5, I'd say. And Wyatt at shotgun, and he's going to fake the handoff on a play action. And over the middle.
Looks like he's got a touchdown.
Complete to Louis Cedino.
Louis Cedino.
Conneaut scores with 8 minutes, 45 seconds left in this game. They get their first TD. Wyatt Dobrin gets his first touch. Is that his first touchdown?
I would think maybe it is. His first varsity touchdown.
Yep. And Wyatt Dobrin's first touchdown. Better keep that ball, Wyatt.
Little post over the middle.
Yeah.
Nifty throw. And 6 points for the Spartans.
Right. Look pretty good.
Now they'll go for 2. Dobrin again. And it's broken up.
Yeah, I think intended for Jacob Thompson. But good coverage over the middle there. Nate Hutchins and those guys were covering Devin Owens and them. So 49-6. Conneaut does get on the board, and they get 6. Under 8 minutes left in this game. But, yeah, I mean, it's good. Maybe they'll get another possession after this. Most likely they will, and see how they move the ball again, and repeat success. But since even the third quarter, they moved the ball so much more efficiently, though. See what he does, but, I expect to see. We still had some of the starters in for Geneva in the third, but most likely they pull those guys out and see a whole new batch for Geneva on offense. And it's going to be brought out, picked up about the 30 and tackled about the 38. I missed who was the return guy. 22. Yeah, that'd be DePetta. So special teams still got the same look out there. As I was saying too, I mean, that's kind of the big plus for us is next year these key players aren't going to be there. So Troy, Pete, Davis will be back, but DePetta will be out. Evangelista out. And the handoff to number 18. Cooper, who was that, Cooper Dubsky?
Yes, Cooper Dubsky.
Okay.
Sophomore. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball at the Geneva 41-yard line.
The stop by DeAndre Weatherspoon for Conneaut.
Time ticking away. We're closing in at 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Evangelista. And He pushes, Dubsky pushes the pile forward a little bit, not much though. Pickup of 1.
But they're moving the ball back.
Okay, moving the ball back, and I missed a flag at all, so. All right.
It'll be 2nd down and 15 yards to go, 14.
Yeah, we got Nate Hutchins in there at quarterback for the Eagles. I was talking about him. I mean, he's definitely the guy next year. Right. Yeah, I was going to say Caden Proy's not even listed as QB, so. Right. And hit hard by a wall of Conneaut defenders.
That'll bring up 3rd down, 15 yards to go.
Ryan Turner with the stop for Conneaut, leading that big drive. That push backwards, stopping Geneva where they were with forward momentum. And the ball's all the way back at the 35, bringing up a long 3rd and 15. And Hutchins under center. He's got a man in motion, and it's going to be a pitch out to Dubsky. Dubsky throws a shoulder forward, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit past that, and that's where he's going to be thrown out, and there's flags thrown.
Multiple flags. Look like a little extracurricular activity on Conneaut's part.
Yeah, well, they were over there on the sideline with the Geneva bench, so that's tough. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, at least one, if not
Personal
two.
foul on the Spartans.
Not the first time it's happened. Well, that'll move them all the way up and get that 1st down, right?
A little over exuberance. And young player in there trying to make a play. A little too much excitement.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably
it's going to bring
this case to the referee. I was a little too jovial over there. Yeah.
Eagles at the Spartan 43-yard line. 1st and 10 after the penalty.
And the handoff. Oh, hit hard.
And 5-yard pickup.
It's 23 for the Eagles. Gavin Queen, sophomore, 6'0", 180. So they got just a slew of running backs. I mean, that's how they've always planned this. Is before, when Bryce Pete wasn't even really the lead back for the Eagles, they had a few other guys, and they'd cycle them in, and they'd, you'd have 2 or 3 running backs probably get 100 yards. That was kind of the way Geneva always did it with this wing T type thing. So, and the handoff to Dubsky on the sweep. And he gets the 1st down, and then somebody's dragged, pulled by his shirt tail down, looked like.
About the 20-yard line, 21-yard line, or 31-yard line.
31, yep. And that's the Eagles' 1st down. About 2.5 left to go in this game. They're playing I Need a Hero. They should have been playing that one a few times by now. So. Yeah. And another sweep, handoff to this one the other way that's coming towards us. Dubsky again. No, I'm sorry, that's 11. Michael Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
Zach Lewis on the tackle.
Yeah. Junior. Yep.
2nd down and about 5 yards to go.
And they're just trying to, get guys in there and, just all flip-flop the way the play direction's going and get different guys in motion, get them the ball. So, haven't even seen Hutchins throw a pass yet. He may not be a throwing quarterback. And he hands off again. That's to Dubsky again. He shakes off 1, then 2 tackles. And he goes down at the 26. Kessler on the stop for Conneaut. And it's bringing up a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4.
It's like about 5 yards from up here.
We've got under a minute left to go for this game as the clock has just been running nonstop. And the handoff again. He's hit immediately at the line of scrimmage by a gang tackle of defenders there for Conneaut.
It's going to bring up 4th and about long 4, 5 yards to go. As the final 30 seconds ticks away, we may or may not have another play.
Yep.
It looks like both teams are retreating. Lining up for the handshake. And
Caden Hand was the stop for Conneaut. Yeah, that's going to be it. You're right. That'll wrap it up. They won't even run that last play. It would be pointless if they did. It would just be a run or a punt or something. So, and the final for this game is Conneaut Spartans 6. The Geneva Eagles 49. Tough game, Joel. I mean, not really surprising. I think too much, other than just Conneaut didn't even get on the board until late in this game. But I think that's the only surprise I have. Not necessarily the blowout, just the lack of offensive movement, not even getting close.
No, Geneva's a good football team. There's no doubt about it. And again, our kids went out. They played hard. They did the best they could. There were some bright spots. And next week is a new game. Next week will be senior night as the Spartans host the Warriors. Yep,
and it should be good. Should be a good one. Conneaut Spartans fall to 3-4. Any other scoring updates? I don't think we do because it's too early tonight. So we'll. But the Edgewood game against Madison, they were leading 12-7. That was the last we saw. We'll have to update you on that. See how they fared. Give you a recap of that next week. Again at home. We'll see you again here. Thank you, Joel, for joining me. Appreciate you, as
thank
always.
you for having me.
And Matt Jarvie still here hanging out. I'm Ben Jarvie. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Conneaut Spartans go to 3-4 on the season. Geneva Eagles go to 5-2 on the year. We'll see you next week at home again against the Edgewood Warriors. So long, everyone. Have a good night.
Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV, 1360 AM and WOW 102.9, and always free. Brought to you by your great Spartan sponsors. Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a cool treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance. Here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank. Come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center, advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store, not lower quality, just the lowest prices every day. And Gerda's Pharmacy, family owned for over 60 years on Main Street, Conneaut.